Welcome back to part 12 of this series. We cleared out the living quarters, so we will be using a lot of doors. So the B for build, and we will be going to the door, and we're gonna place a door here. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what door I'm creating. So place all the doors inside here. And I actually come a couple of doors short. So now for the beds. Like that. Put all the beds in. And since we got a couple of migrants, we need more living rooms. Oops. I will be building these like that. Alright, you can also use the mouse to designate area, and that's a miss. So 10 more rooms should be enough for a while. Let's see. First the beds have to be brought here, and then I can designate the rooms for the dwarves. These are cleared out as well, so I will be making those stockpiles of finished goods. And here as well. I also need to get rid of that single stone here. That wasn't working. Like that. Press Q again for the settings of the stockpile. Go all the way down. Turn off the metal. And forbid the types I don't want. Scepters aren't actually weapons. Alright, no, that's not correct. Core quality, exceptional, and masterwork. And the final stockpile, the same ritual. That like that. Forbid the metal and put in here core quality exceptional. No, core quality artifact. So these are nice and tidy. Also, this is carved out, so we will be building our trade depot by pressing Shift D or going all the way down with the mouse. Let's make it micro clean also. Yep. Nice and blue for the contrast with the red. Not that it matters anything, just for the visuals. The beds are being brought in. Let's see if we already have another door. No. Let's see what our hunter is doing. We can press the U to go to all the units on the map. And here is our hunter. Press C. He's actually fighting an animal. He's shooting something right there. And that is a fox. He's hitting the fox. So you can also get the reports with R, combat reports. You see the fox is fighting and the hunter Fukar, I'm not gonna pronounce his name, is hunting. And we can here see the flying iron bolt strikes the fox in the left rear leg, chipping the bone. A tendon has been torn, so he has probably a hard time walking. And here the right rear leg, so he has more trouble walking and he's probably gonna die soon, since there's a tendon torn as well. Dwarf Fortress doesn't work with health. It works with real mechanics. If you shoot someone in the leg, he can bleed to death, but most of the time he just survives. But if you put a bolt into his brain, most of the creatures die instantly, except some creatures with multiple heads you can encounter. But some creatures have multiple hearts, multiple organs, but most of the time bolts work really well if they shoot at the head and they penetrate the skull. Most of the time you kill a creature instantly, or you penetrate, or like a spear, you penetrate the heart, and it's torn, and you probably win the battle by that, unless it has multiple hearts. And your dwarves even can live without leg, but you need crutches for it. And your dwarves can actually level up their crutch walking skills. That's pretty funny too, but you need a hospital for that, because if a dwarf loses a leg, he's probably gonna bleed to death. And a hospital with a good medic can stitch him up. So that's the basics of the combat, how it works. We're gonna see how this dwarf shoots the fox. Here are the arrows. He shoots, he bleeds, he walks a little bit, but like I said, his both rear legs are pretty much done. More blood. If you press K, we can see a spatter of fox blood, a spatter of fox blood, a spatter of fox blood, a pile of vomit. He's also vomiting now. If you go into the reports again, into the fox view, here the flying aerobolt strikes the upper body, tearing the muscle and shattering the right floating ribs. A tendon in the right floating ribs has been torn. The fox is propelled away by the force of the blow. The fox retches, probably something with vomiting. I'm not sure what the word means, but here the fox vomits as well. The fox left rear leg skids along the ground, bruising the muscle. The fox slams into an obstacle, so there's a lot of things that can happen. And the hunter's view on this, you can see. It's a tough fox. He's still walking around. And he's dead. Right here. And by the way, I'm going into Dwarf Therapist and I'm setting my hunter to butchery skill as well, since I just want to butcher my animals as quickly as possible before they rot. I have to commit changes. I already did. Alright. Ah, look, he's gonna bring the animal. Gonna follow him all the way down. I think he's gonna bring him here, I'm not sure. Should be. Oh, I think it's already done. He's already slaughtered. There he goes. Here's the fox remains, I guess. Fox corpse. Did he get slaughtered already? I'm not sure. Yeah, the butcher shop automatically puts the task up when the animal is dead. So he should get brought from the refuse pile to the butcher soon. Yep, right now. We can go back to the food, and he's probably here already. The milker is butchering him, like we told in Dwarf Therapist. And he's butchered now. Here's the fat. Fat will go in here, and that brings something up. I have to open this and open this, put some doors in it too, and we get some extra food. If we press Z, we can see we have 7 food now. So the fox yielded 7 food. Meat actually. So if you press Z again, we can check a little. Plenty of fish, plenty of meat, or at least plenty of food. But we can use some. The kitchen is first gonna render some fat to make it edible. And we can also see here in the tanner shop we are making 10 hide. So that's nice. We can go to our workshop area, press the B, press the W, and we're gonna make a leather worker. Ah, it's on top. Put it right there. And be careful not to use your coke to build something. Okay, great. We can actually already start making leather armor. I'm not sure if we have to, because we can quite easily make iron. But there are a lot of other things we can make from leather. You can make leather bags, leather quivers, all kinds of stuff. I think we can craft our finished goods with it too. But of course we need a leather worker. So let's make the mechanic a leather worker as well for now. Commit the changes. Go back to Dwarf Fortress. I also finished the mechanic shop, and we're gonna make some rock mechanics like this. Place that door here. Place some other doors there, there, and our last door there. Place some beds. Still plenty of beds. But we don't have plenty of doors. So we will be going into the mason workshop again. Cancel these 2 things. Not really important. And we're gonna make 10 doors. And now we're gonna set up our living quarters. Press Q again, stand on a bed, press the R button to make a bedroom. You can increase the size or decrease the size again, but we will be using the full room. Enter. And now we're gonna assign every bed to a dwarf. This one will be our expedition leader's room. And R, enter, assign, militia commander, R, enter, assign, miner, R, enter, assign, weaponsmith, like all those. No. Stonecrafter. If they get their own separate rooms, they will be very happy. I believe this is all. Yes, this is all. So we have one room to spare. I believe we started with 7 dwarves. Yes. Here we have already a couple. These 2 dwarves share one room. These 2 dwarves as well. So that's why we only have 9 space. The 4 dwarves that were migrated already form a couple. And they can make babies, which isn't that good. Babies take a long time before they grow up, and they are pretty useless. Alright, I'm also gonna open these 2 storage areas. I need them quite badly to store the furniture. We're gonna make some rock crafts. And I will be continuing this in the next video. See you guys next time.